All right, guys, I'm back. It's May 26th, and I got my hot batter matchups coming up. But before we do, let's recap yesterday. I showed you Trey Turner yesterday and all the props that I thought he would do really well against, and he hit on every single one of them. It's really easy to do that when you hit a home run, right? So moving on, Shohei Ohtani hit a home run his first at bat. He checked all the boxes on all the props that I kind of displayed on the video yesterday, and then Kyle Tucker, the same thing. And the only one that kind of came through or didn't come through for us, Rafael Devers. Oh, man, so disappointing. He was one out away from getting up a fifth at bat where maybe he could have done something. But if you didn't follow what I did in the comments section and you, utilized any other of the three players, you had a very good day. All right, let's move on. For today, I got three players that I absolutely love. You could see first one up, Seiya Suzuki versus Carson Palmquist. And you could see Palmquist's, pitch arsenal in the middle of the screen right there. And you can see he's not very good at commanding any of those pitches. This is a great opportunity for Suzuki. With Suzuki really good at the second, third, and fourth pitch that he may see. And the first one, the sweeper, only two at bats, so a little bit of a question mark there. But I think he's the kind of player I think he can get it done, especially against someone that's giving it up in a .429 batting average. No history between the two. Seiya Suzuki's hot. He's at least recorded a hit in 9 of his last 10 games. And when you talk about that launch angle sweet spot, he's at 43.9, which ranks him number 9 in the MLB. Again, sweet spot launch angle is the measurement of the amount of times or the percentage that the ball comes off the bat between 8 and 32 degrees, which those angles yield the greatest opportunity to record a hit. So today I have on the screen some of the props. You could see Outlier. I went to Outlier and I saw the hits over 1.5 for Seiya Suzuki. He's hit this in 9 of 10 games. The hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5, 8 of 10 games. Suzuki has hit this. You want to play the bases over 1.5. He's hit this 7 out of 10. Runs, 4 of 5 games with at least a run. And 5 of his last 6 games with a single. I think all these are great opportunities. Just comes down to how they're priced, right? If one of them's priced, a little too high, like say maybe minus 175 or something like that, I stay away from that. But I think there's some opportunities here to get like some of these at some nice, maybe plus money or around even. So there you go.
Hey guys, I'm going to jump into this one with the final rounds thoughts. So Mark just talked about Suzuki, and I took a look at Palmquist overall, and I had to jump in and just give these thoughts about doing a correlated slip or just even considering it. So you'll see on the screen, these images are from Outlier. So Palmquist has had 2 starts this year, and they have not been good. So the first start, you'll see 6 hits. He had 5 earned runs and 4 1/3 inning. And then second starts, 5 earned runs and 4 innings. So you'll see both of those up here that he has gotten crushed pretty much. And he's going up against a hot Cubs team that just scored 11 runs on Sunday. They had 4 the day before, which is, not too great. Then they had 13, and then they had 2, which wasn't great. But then they had 14, 7, 6, 7, and 13. So they have been on fire. And since Mark talked about Suzuki, I just wanted to mention Palmquist is giving up a 393 average to right-handed batters. So who else is a right-handed batter on the Cubs that you could potentially correlate if you did like hits, runs, and RBIs and put them together? So if you find them closer in the lineup, like say Suzuki gets on, you get the guy right after him. He hits for an RBI, then Suzuki gets the run. You got the RBI, you got the hit for all of them, and you can get a big correlated slip going. So other guys to look out for that are hot are Nico Hoerner, also a right-handed batter. He is in the 7th spot, so a little bit further behind. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 7 out of the last 9. And just like a random thought, like if he got hit in a run for him, plus 125. He's gone over 7 out of the last 9. Another guy in the 6th spot is Dansby Swanson, right-handed batter. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, over 7 out of 9. And things get worse for Palmquist against left-handed batters. A 5.56 average against left-handed batters, even though he is a left-handed pitcher. So 2 left-handed batters to look at are Kyle Tucker, who is in the 2 spot, so he'd be batting right in front of Suzuki. Suzuki could hit him in and get an RBI, and then Tucker could get a run. So 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's got 5 straight and 7 out of the last 9. So if Suzuki did hit him in for a run for Kyle Tucker is at -120. Still not a bad bet. Gone over in 6 out of the last 9. And then the last guy, left-handed batter, is Pete Crow Armstrong. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, gone over in 6 out of the last 9. And he could hit someone like Suzuki in for an RBI. So an RBI for him is like +159. Really great payout, gone over in 6 out of the last 9. So you could correlate, you could just target a lot of Cubs players and correlate a slip together, or do multiple single bets, and if they have a huge game like they've been having, 11, 13, 14, 7's not bad, 6 is okay, 7, 13, like if they have one of those games against this pitcher who is giving up a ton of hits and runs, in the first 4 innings, they could do really well here, and you could make a lot of money. So the final round interjection from me. So God bless you. I'm gonna let Mark continue on this video.
Next up, we have Aaron Judge versus Jack Kochanowicz, and you could see what Kochanowicz throws here. He favors that sinker about 51% of the time. He's not that great at it, but when you look at Judge, he just dominates the sinker all season long. And then you can see the slider, Kochanowicz, not very good, a 500 batting average. And you can see Judge, he just annihilates every single one of these pitches he may see. I love this opportunity here. No history between the two. Judge has recorded a hit in 13 of his last 15 games. And when it comes to that sweet spot launch angle, 38.4 for Judge, which ranks him number 46 in the MLB. And then I have, via Outlier, I looked up some of these props. The odds aren't out yet, but you could see the hits over, just to record a hit, Judge, like I said earlier, 13 of his last 15 games with a hit. If you want to go the route of hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5, 12 of 15, I would imagine that's going to be sky high. Actually, I probably should have put on the screen right there, over 2.5, and see what that would have been. But bases, 11 of 15 to go over 1.5 total bases. That probably priced pretty reasonable, at least what I remember historically for Judge. And if you want to just play the runs, he's hit that 10 of his last 15. So love this opportunity for Aaron Judge to have a lot of success. All right, really quick, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, if you maybe you want to hit that subscribe button, I don't know. And then also put a W in the comments section. It helps out the algorithm, and you know why we want it in there. Because W is for winning, baby, and that's what we're looking to do. All right, also, there's a link to a free Discord in the description of this video. Bunch of stuff happening down there. Bunch of people talking about NBA, WNBA, MLB, and much, much more. Go give it a look. All right, next matchup, Bobby Witt Jr. versus Nick Martinez. And you can see his arsenal in the far right corner of the screen. He throws the sinker about 26% of the time and doesn't command it very well. A 333 batting average. And you can see what Witt Jr. has done against the sinker all season long, a 348, and so on and so forth. You can see the arsenal. I think there's a great opportunity for Bobby Witt Jr. to have success today, okay? So, Witt Jr. is on a 6-game hitting streak. There's a little history between these two. 4 at-bats, 2 hits, a home run for Witt Jr., a 500 batting average versus Martinez. When you talk about the launch angle sweet spot, Bobby Witt Jr., 37.5%, which ranks him number 69 in the MLB. I'm loving that. And then when you look at the props, there's not too many that, like in the last, 10 days or 10 games or so that really stand out. Other than, to play him for a hit, he's hit that in 8 of 10, or a single. He's recorded a single in 7 of the last 9. When it comes to bases, the runs, the hits, runs, RBIs, all that stuff, not a really good track record in the last 10 games. So I would just look, if you were to look Bobby Witt Jr.'s way, just to kind of put him into like a little hit parlay, or to play him individually, to hit a single. Like I said, those are the two that he kind of has been pretty consistent at hitting in more recently. So it all depends on what the odds are, but that's about it. Those are my three favorite players to target for May 26th. I'll put in the pinned comments the what I'm doing, my official plays. But like I said, my official plays are just what I'm doing. I'll give you plenty of options. Everybody has a different idea of how they want to bet, right? Different strategies. So I give you plenty of options in this video. And I will, in the pinned comment, hopefully in the morning of May 26th, I'll put the other good, better matchups. Just didn't have a time to research them thoroughly. It's getting kind of late at the taping of this video. So I will put any batters. I'll just put them in there. The ones that have a great matchup and have been hitting, like always, really well, hot batters. And that's about it. Just want to say I absolutely love every single one of you guys. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.